Sometimes, when I make a great effort, I can remember her scent, the sweetness of her breath. Serena.
Serena. Fala galera, beleza? Mais um joguinho, dessa vez Serena. O cara tá uma cabana, esperando a esposa. Não se sabe ao certo o que aconteceu e vamos descobrir. Imagino que essa seja minha esposinha.
Serena?
Serena.
Why can't I see you more clearly? Why can't I even remember?
Remember?
This was taken on that crisp winter night at our mutual friend's hunting lodge. We came back indoors, laughing, giddy as teenagers. It was my love.
My love, are you
We don't have a... The guy who snapped this, our host that night, used an actual film camera. It was a different world back then. My love. We don't have a lot of photos of ourselves as a couple, so this one is quite important. The guy who snapped this, our host that night, Serena enjoyed spice in our life. I preferred it more bland. We were so different on some points. The furniture came with the cabin. Considering how off the beaten path this place is, that helped make up our mind.
Não sei também muito inglês não, vamos apanhando junto aqui, esse aqui é o mais legal pra conta. Então galera, esse jogo tem alguns problemas, né, como todos os jogos. E eu tive a sorte de ter um problema raro, segundo o fórum de discussão da Steam. Quando dá full screen no jogo, ele corta um pouco embaixo do jogo e eu não consigo voltar para a tela anterior, ou seja, eu não consigo sair do zoom que eu dou para verificar algumas coisas. A solução de um usuário lá foi editar uma config do próprio jogo chamado Lua, onde se coloca, na hora de setar full screen, você coloca ao invés de true, false. E bom, assim vamos tentar jogar, né, finalmente, depois de 1 milhão de anos.
Serena enjoyed spice in our life. I preferred it more bland. We were so different on some points.
You always put too much salt in, dear. Think about your pressure.
The furniture came with the cabin. Considering how off the beaten path this place is, that helped make up our mind. Sometimes she would brush her leg against mine under the table when we were eating. A curious, sensual thrill.
Safadinha. Safadinha. Deixa eu ver que tem esse quadro aqui. Tava com um bug na minha imagem, ficava até só esse joelho delas aqui na imagem, então eu não conseguia voltar.
I still can't understand. Even the features of her face feel hazy and distant, like remnants of a broken dream. No, I don't want to leave right now. There's still something for me in here.
achar mais nada.
Somewhere in here, in our private refuge, there must be something that reminds me of her.
Ok.
So many afternoons spent in this armchair.
Come sit with me. I want to talk. And
What did we talk about? Damn this fallible memory of mine. The most comfortable spot in the cabin, well, along with the bed, of course. I can imagine her cuddling up to me even now, putting her hand under my shirt. So much wisdom and happiness in this bookcase. The smell of old books. I loved it when we took down. Most of the books are mine, but all of hers are still here too. A lot of rarities and special editions here. I didn't lend out my Necronomicon, did I? Most of the books are mine, but a lot of rarities and special editions here. I didn't lend out my Necronomicon, did I? No, of course not. Most of the books are mine, but a lot of rarities and special editions here. We had such a wonderful time dining in this cabin. Serena loved to experiment with her cooking. Sharing meals with a good red wine was one of the great pleasures in our relationship, especially in the intimacy of this cabin. I should probably eat. Can't remember the last time I ate, yet I don't feel hungry. The table is worn but sturdy, just like our relationship was. Or is. I just don't know anymore. Our dining table. Quite modest, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I could tell plenty of stories about this table. To be honest, I'm surprised it's still in one piece. This one wobbles. I always meant to do something about that, but somehow never got around to it.
Sorry.
She made this with her own hands. She was really good.
look what I made, hun, in case we ever need to sweep something under the carpet. See the pattern of yellow squares? It's from this rug I remembered from my nursery. I must have been like 3 or 4, but it always stuck with me.
And no trap door under there, just more creaky floor.
Entendeu? Não.
Something draws me to this trunk. Is it the memories locked within? Or something else? We use this trunk to store trinkets and papers, but I can't help thinking there's something of importance inside. It's too painful. I want to, but not yet. We found this trunk big enough for a lifetime of mementos. Quite a large armoire for our admittedly Spartan needs. She uses most of it.
Viu de novo. Vai ter alguma coisa aí embaixo. Joga de point and click. Isso. Foda-se. Foda-se. Abriu outra. É que tem alguma coisa embaixo aqui. Arma do crime. Tá cheirando que alguém morreu nesse lugar.
We all have our skeletons in the closet, but not Serena. She was perfect. I'm not sure why, but I don't feel like opening it. Maybe later. There's nothing of interest inside the closet anyway. I'm a casual dresser. No need to change clothes, right? She used to keep magazines, paperback novels, usual stuff on these nightstands when we were staying here. She is fairly religious. Not me. I'm the cold and cynical bastard. But I don't remember that ever being an issue between us. She adored all things of nature. I remember her long walks out in the woods. She always thought our relationship was a blessing. God, how I miss her. No longer the cynical asshole, I guess. Her faith came as a surprise to me. She was never prudish about sex, so I just didn't expect it. I guess people simply aren't that predictable. Curiously, we never brought many plants inside the cabin. We were surrounded by so many outside, I guess we were saturated by them. At least I was. Maybe I should have let her bring some plants inside. She liked them a lot. There's a strand of blonde hair in the comb. Yes, blonde hair like sun rays. I'm remembering. What's wrong with my memory? Did I have a stroke?
Cabelo dela, né? Ela é loira. Tava
Hers.
lá.
I used it too, when shaving. There's only an outhouse, and for some reason, whoever erected the rickety thing didn't think to include wall-to-wall mirrors, so this came in handy. She also had a brush, but I can't see it anywhere, nor some of her other personal items. These keys are for the cabin and the car. If the keys are here, does she have her spare? I should probably stay here in case she doesn't. We also have a key for the outhouse, but can't be bothered to keep it anywhere other than under that rock next to the thing. No one comes here anyway. We did have a night prowler once who left a mark inside the outhouse, but we rarely lock it anyway.
Que aconteceu?
Dearest, how do I say any of this? I like your way with words, but if I don't write this, I don't know what I'll do. My life feels so unreal now, dreamlike, but wonderfully so. Let me try, even if clumsily. The hours I spent with you when we last met are precious to me. I was so lost such a short time ago. Everything seemed drained of color and feeling. I think we were meant to find each other, to bring meaning to our lives again, make sense of the confusion shrouding both of us. When we stepped into the crystal silence of the snowy woods, away from the chatter of the guests, all nature seemed expectant, as if holding its breath, witnessing a rare moment of something infinitely better than what life in the ordinary run of things has to offer. Do you remember how the light crust of the snow glittered in the reflected light of the country house? How the copse of trees in which we walked was haloed with a magical aura? I felt the chill of the night air, and you opened your coat and enfolded me in your arms, and we hugged tight, sharing the warmth, sharing the only thing any of us have to share on this earth when you think about it. And then you toppled us on the snow, you devil. We laughed and rolled around, my head already spinning from the wine and crisp, pure night air and the stillness all around. We lay back, and I gasped when I realized what I was seeing. The luminous starscape, like a vast velvet cloth sprinkled with powdered sugar, like it can only be seen in the countryside. I had tears in my eyes when I turned to you and we kissed, and it felt like the only moment in all of time, or outside time, and ours was the only spark that could ignite the universe. You gave me these moments. You complete me in ways I never knew to dream of. Let me be the one who makes sense of the confusion whenever you feel lost again. We can make our own world against the rest of the world if need be. Together we can silence all the demons, heal all the wounds. I love you. In eternity yours, Serena.
Serena, what happened?
It's been so long since I said her name out loud. I think that's the moment I fell in love with her, when she told me the soothing sound of her name.
Dearest. So glad to meet you. My name is Serena.
They prevent my blood pressure from skyrocketing. Doctor's orders. And Serena's. I'm generally not fond of taking medication. I find it hard to believe ingesting a few chemicals will do me much good in the long run.
Don't forget your pill, hun. I know you'd rather not, but you know it's for the best.
Beta blockers. I have high blood pressure. I'm only supposed to take these before meals. Not a big fan of them. They do tend to alleviate my headaches, though. Beta blockers. I have high blood pressure.
Não vi alguma coisa ainda. Vou ter que habilitar aqui.
Comme une évidence. Serena's favorite perfume. Pretty shambolic, isn't it? The organization of its contents isn't much better. It'd be a shame to say we're fashionistas. It's a beautiful day, though there's an unnatural calm surrounding the area. I've always loved the hazy afternoon shades of this place. It's deep into summer, so there's a few hours left until the sunlight is so bright here. In other circumstances, this would have been the perfect afternoon for us. The clock is a trophy from our flea market adventures. Chalk this particular purchase up to every cabin needs one. The ticking begins to feel homey after a while. The first night was a nightmare, though. Time never mattered much to us while we were hiding from the rest of the world here, as long as we were together and happy. The clock has always been rather autonomous. No matter how many times we've wound it up, it keeps going out of sync. Actually, I think it might have gone out of sync again. No trusting this clock. I wonder what time it is. As if it mattered. The clock has always been rather autonomous. Actually, I think it might have gone out of sync. We used to keep a pitcher of water and a glass on this nightstand, but they're not here now. There's a thick layer of dust and an almost invisible outline where we kept the water pitcher. It hasn't been long enough for so much dust to accumulate. Has it? For some reason, I always slept on the side of the bed closer to the window. Never asked myself why. We weren't good at housekeeping, always focusing on other aspects of our life together. But the dust does stand out a lot more when Serena's suddenly not here. I'll dust it off some other time. She was special. Contradictory. She didn't mind these. Actually, I think she was into them too.
That looks interesting. We can always try it.
I read it for the articles, of course. Like that one by the guy. That one about the thing.
Eu lia pelos
I needed
artigos
some
agora.
incentive to go check the mailbox from time to time. It's some way through the woods. Something good left in this world. They still make covers like this.
So pretty.
Erotic, not obscene. She's beautiful, but what's her obsession with dolphins? I needed some incentive to go check the mailbox from time to time. It's some way through the woods. Something good left in this world. They still make covers like this. Erotic, not obscene. Our refuge from the world. A place of warmth and passion. Sometimes we joked we needed to be so far out in the woods because that's how our sex life was. Far out. The furniture came with the cabin, but the bedclothes we brought with us. A place like this needs some luxury, but without her, there are no monsters under the bed. I guess they're all in my head. I feel too restless to sleep right now. I don't sleep well without Serena next to me. Both a blessing and a curse, I suppose. There are no monsters under the bed. I feel too restless to... I don't sleep well. There are no monsters under the bed. I always resisted the temptation to sweep things under there when it was my turn to tidy up. I feel too restless. I don't sleep well with it. There are no monsters under the bed. I guess they're all in my head.
The rug's all crooked again. Can you help me straighten it out?
And no trap door under there. I always resisted the temptation to sweep things under there when it was my turn to tidy up. Don't think Serena would approve of me making an even bigger mess of the clothes. Maybe later.
The rug's all crooked again. Can you help me straighten it out?
We hated guns, so we never had any, even out here. We found this big enough. We found this trunk at a flea market. We used to love rummaging around those in our early years. This was taken on that crisp winter night at our mutual friend's hunting lodge. We came back indoors, laughing, giddy as teenagers. It was truly like an enchanted time, like we were in a magic circle where no sorrow or pain could touch us. My love, we don't have a lot of photos of ourselves as a couple, so this one is quite important. All those moments we sat at this table, laughing, smiling, simply looking in each other's eyes. Will we have them again someday?
Essa musiquinha, tia.
Is there any... I feel like I don't even have the strength to lift the lid. What once gave me so much joy, big enough for a lifetime of mementos. We hated guns, so we never had any, even out here. But this would have been a good place to keep one, since it can be locked. How long has it been, I wonder? I can't tell. And I miss her so much. That ticking. It never stops. I've wasted so much time in my life. Did I ever take a break to show her how much I truly cared? No trusting this clock. I wonder what time it is. We seem to take fewer and fewer. Everybody thinks that living out in the middle of a dark, dense forest is so romantic. Nothing but you and nature. Serena and I think so too, once. That is, until the loneliness kicked in. Why did we choose this place? We were both so young and spontaneous. Why did we suddenly decide we should let our love wither away in a still life? A radiant cover image on this one. Hardly much consolation. These girls look quite adventurous.
Doing more research, dear?
She's beautiful, but what's her obsession with dolphins? As always, I automatically went to the window side, and she took the one by the armoire. Some of her scent still lingers. What's the matter with me? I can't seem to remember even ordinary things. When was the last time we made love? Maybe if I go to sleep, I will wake up, and there she'll be, arms wrapped around me, the warm and passionate touch of her lips. But I can't sleep. It feels as if I've been awake for ages. Were there times I could have complimented the way she dressed, told her how beautiful she was to me, instead of assuming she already knew? I've never bought her any clothes, have I? I just always assumed that since she'd never mentioned it, she might be a light dresser too. How could I possibly forget the color of her hair like that, even for a moment? She was my girl with the sun in her hair. What's happened to me? I liked to watch her comb her hair before she came to bed, but that was so long ago. At some point, I just stopped. I never noticed it before, but there's a tiny crack in it. Well, it's a hairline fracture. I still remember when this thing smelled of fresh paint. How did I miss everything getting dinkier, more worn? We should have renewed our life somehow, but money was always so tight. After all these years, it permanently smells of her and her perfume.
Dearest. And then...
I should leave the keys here until she comes back, because I know she will.
Where are you going?
I said I'd be back, and here I am. I did come back. I never noticed it before, but there's some rust on the ring. Should get a new one. We also have a key for the outhouse, but can't be bothered to keep it anywhere other than under that rock next to the thing. No one comes here anyway. We did have a night prowler once who left a mark inside the outhouse, but we rarely lock it anyway.
Opa, opa.
She always reminded me to take these. I never asked her to. She just did it. I've been so immature about these. Even resorted to the old pill under the tongue trick more than a few times. She deserved it. I tried to flush these a long time ago, but someone noticed, as if she cared about my impotent life. High blood pressure. What a load of bull. I've never felt better in my life.
I'm sick and tired of having to pamper you like a baby. Fine, I hope you have a great, lonely time at the hospital.
All of this, these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies. I couldn't care less about this damn thing. Why torture myself trying to remember? I'm too upset to even think straight.
Lembrar.
I hate her so much.
Eita.
All of this, these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies. She once told me how I supposedly used words to fool her somehow, but what did she think this stuff was? Natural? How was I supposed to react when she used this anyway? She knew I loved her. It's not like we have to say it over and over again. The smell of this disgusts me. So many lies, so much deceit. She probably left it here just to spite me. I couldn't care less about it. Guess I could have thanked that heartless slut at least once whenever she covered up her body.
Slut. Nossa, tá com tudo, né?
How could I have been so blind? Her vanity, always fixing her hair before bed, doting on her hair like a child. But I'm being unfair. Would I have wanted her to be some frump? Too angry to even care. All she cared about was herself all along. Her needs, her feelings. That's all that ever mattered to her. What about mine? I torture myself trying to remember. The stains on this bed suddenly make me mad. Angry even. Why must life always end up so sordid and hateful? I'm not crawling in there. I'm too riled up for that, and it's just not dark enough anyway. I'm too upset to even think straight. All the real color faded from it long ago. It must be full of dust mites. I should burn it. It's finally sinking in. She's not coming back. Nothing in this cabin will ever change again unless it's by my hand. It's just a book. What good will reading a fairy tale do? God has never been there for me when I needed comfort. Why would he want to go out of his mysterious ways to help me now? I hate her so much. Stupid, feeble-minded woman with her silly menial things. It was she who didn't deserve me. I wouldn't waste my intellect on this sublunary distraction. I should tear all her filthy, disease-ridden clothes apart and burn them. Everything she wore, just to lure me in. Not even these violent impulses give me the strength I need to open the armoire. What is wrong with me? All of these pathetic souvenirs from a relationship, they're all lies.
Abre logo o armário, caralho. Quer ver o que aconteceu? O que tá acontecendo? O que tá acontecendo? Que já tá pé da vida.
Changeable man, insolent wretch. Sounds like Serena, all right.
Ih, mudou aqui, hein?
Her father's realm. She was a daughter of the Celtic sea god Manannán. What was it? Makler? Scholars say Niamh's divine father, Manannán, was of an elder race even more ancient than the Tuatha Danann. I couldn't care less about this damn thing. The jewelry box. What is it doing here? It's just a bunch of schmaltzy junk. A shrine to naivety. I don't see anything else of value.
I sit here on the train, taking me to my final farewell to the ones who brought me to this world. I see the smiling couples on their way to new adventures and think, that used to be us. We had joy and laughter and friends once, but a memory is not the thing itself. You're very good at letting things you don't want to face slip off you. You continue as if nothing has changed, lost in your own lifeless world. Words and dreams may be enough for you. You know what? You'll get a chance to test that soon. I question how I once saw things. How much of what I thought we had were my own feelings, and how much of your manipulation, because you are so very good with words, aren't you? You knew how to use them when we met, and for the longest time, I went along with the romantic whirl you conjured up around our shabby, isolated existence. Oh, it took me long enough to see it for what it was. And there were these moments that you swept me off on foolish flights of fancy, when I threw myself into your fantasies. You wove your spell, plying me with your magic and with wine in equal measure, and I was taken in like the lost little girl I was. Do you realize all the pain you've caused me? They say if you have to ask whether someone loves you, you already know the answer. Protestations to the contrary can no more convince me any more than I can make my own mother or father draw breath again. Your aloofness tells a different story. I no longer know what you're thinking. With my parents gone and with your refusal to even accompany me in my time of need, something broke. Or maybe it happened long ago, but I never saw it so clearly before, even after everything. I don't make you feel comfortable? Really? That's all you have to say? I won't waste any more life waiting for things that'll never come. Of course, that's what you expect me to do. Play the good wife so no one will laugh at you for being the failure you are, to shield you from the truth of your existence. Lost in your books and vapid verse, blithely drifting into the mists of time, as if not even a footnote, when you could be raking at it if you'd only used your words for anything other than personal indulgence. You talked and talked about your path, the winter blueness of my eyes, all that nonsense. And the years rolled by, the seasons came and went, on, you pursuing your dreams that will never be, lost in your damned words, looking for clues you'll never find. I'm sure you're doing it even now with your rotting books. You took the best years of my life, and gave only empty words in return. We've gone as far as we can, and something's got to give.
I should just destroy this useless junk. But not even the venom inside me gives me strength.
I sit here on the
Why torture myself trying to remember? I'm too upset to even think straight. I hate her so much. All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies.
Sit down. We need to talk.
When did it go so wrong? This was supposed to be a... We weren't supposed to fight here.
You just don't get it, do you? You never do.
I couldn't care less about this damn thing. She's angry now. Part of me realizes I should be more shocked by this, but for some reason, I just feel numb, beyond it. She was lying to me and manipulating me all the time. Why did I let her do that? I'm the one who should have been scowling. She played me like a harp and made me look like a complete idiot. Why torture myself trying to remember?
Eita. Ixi, aliança
Her
do outro.
wedding ring or mine? But what is it doing here? Oh, please, no. It's hers. I can't believe she would just leave it here. Where the hell is she? No, I didn't do it. I need to wake up from this nightmare. I'm too upset to even think straight. I remember how happy these made her. She smiled. That wonderful smile. I must have gifted these to make amends or something. Or did I? Did I ever gift her anything? She loved her trinkets more than she loved me. Right? I hate her so much.
Yes, go ahead and empty the whole salt shaker on your meal. I hope you choke.
She was always yammering about the salt, feigning concern about my blood pressure. Should have emptied this into her lying throat till she vomited. Truth is, I could have used this spice to get some of her abominations down my throat. She never had any sense for balancing a meal. It was either spicy hot or cringeworthy bland. I was used to much better fare before my family fell on hard times. Almost empty. So typical of you, Serena. Not one limit. All of these... If she were here, I'd rub salt into her wounds, all right, just like she's rubbed salt into mine. I couldn't care less about... Why torture myself trying to remember? I'm too upset to even think straight. I hate her so much.
Cara, tá puto até com a mulher, o jeito de cozinhar.
She actually threw this at me once. She could have killed me. That's how the bedroom window got that crack.
Here's your stupid omelet.
I tried to be charitable with her, but what did it get me? Honestly, she could rarely carry a tune, so her humming habit got on my nerves. My wife has no indulgence given except what comes to her from heaven. We eat little, we drink less. This earth breeds not our happiness. William Blake. Never those dry, blackened omelets again. Good riddance. All of these... I want to hurl the whole damn lot into the lake. Or just tear at the pages until the wind sweeps them away. Some of these started a mildew long ago. Nothing gold can stay. Frost. Oh, those words. Those damn words. My whole life's been consumed by them. Now I have none left to say. I couldn't care less about this damn thing. Why torture myself trying to... I'm too upset to even think straight.
Só confirmar aqui se não tem nada.
I hate her so much.
Nada. Aqui. Aqui vai ter.
This armchair. This is where we had that talk. That damn...
I've been trying so hard, but we lost something along the way. Did you get my letter? Will you just listen to me for once? God, you're always... Wait, where are you going? Don't walk away from me.
All of this... These... I couldn't care less about this day. Why torture myself trying to remember? I'm too upset to even think straight. Did I see shadows move? No. Just my imagination. It's like the whole world is against me. Even my mind is playing I hate her so much. All of this... These... pathetic souvenirs from our relationship. A part of me still thinks she'll forgive me and come back. But I've lost all hope now. Do I deserve to be forgiven? What about all the things she did, and all the things she said?
Words and dreams may be enough for you, but you know what? You'll get a chance to test that soon, because I've had enough.
I couldn't care less about this damn thing. I told her the rug was fine work, like I know anything about handicrafts. But it's what the Empress wanted to hear, wasn't it? Why torture myself trying to remember? Too upset to even think straight. Sunlight, birdsong. Nothing feels worse when there's no hope. No chance of anything. The light is so dim here. Makes me want to chop down every tree outside. There's only a limited window of opportunity for everything. And I wasted mine. That incessant noise! I should smash this useless antique to pieces right now! It can't keep the time for 5 minutes straight. Chimes completely at random and never stops making that infernal noise. But hey, guess who thought it was so cute? This thing has caused me more sleepless nights than I care to remember. No wonder I'm going... I hate her so much. I couldn't care less about the damn thing now. Maybe I should have a look at the contact pages. Her and her damn spice. Wow, two can play at that game. Serena thought she was so special. Always trying to make our sex life edgy and exciting. Now I can see she was just afraid of admitting how bland and boring she really was. All of this... these... pathetic souvenirs from our relationship. I couldn't care less. Why torture myself trying to remember?
Where are you going? Oh, that's rich. Just run away.
I just needed to blow off steam, to be somewhere else. Just for a while. But I can't even remember what we argued about. Unless she was the one who left. I'm too upset to even think straight. I can't even bear to look at my face. She's really done a number on me. She never descended to criticizing my looks, though. Even when we fought, even when my hairline started going. But it was a sore point for me. My thoughts are all over the place. Get it together! I hate her so much. All of this... these... pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies. I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
Dearest, and then...
Nope, nope. Não tem nada aqui. Armário, 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 armário.
We don't have any more light bulbs. I'm sick of this thing anyway. We're chipping away at what little money we have because of a piece of junk.
Why torture myself trying to remember? She probably cared more for this plant than she cared for me. I'm too upset to even think. I hate her so. All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies.
Ele matou ela mesmo, porque ele é termacuidade.
My God. What is this? It can't. It isn't.
É sim,
How did it happen? It's already rotten beyond recognition. But how much time has passed? It's dry and withered. A body takes at least weeks to... How long has it been?
Tá bom. Tem nada. Do lado. Tem nada. E o último. Tem nada. Oh! Falta de respeito. Tô vasculhando o negócio aqui. Nada. Assim, não tem mais nada aqui, velho.
I remember stumbling on this more than once, but she always insisted it be kept here. Please, let me wake up. Let it be a dream. In that sleep of death, what dreams may come. I can't bring myself to close my eyes. I know I'll see her. What have I done? We used to have some sleeping pills here. They're gone. Oh, I'd give anything for a bottle of scotch. Is this purgatory? Job, was it? Why did I not die at birth? For now I would have lain down and been quiet. I would have slept. I would have been at rest. To hell with this book. My own dark world. Barely alive. Is this my eternal punishment? I wonder if this plant is poisonous. With my luck, it would just give me a headache. Atropa belladonna. You were a better fate for me.
Que acabou, não tem
So
mais que
many
ver.
things wrong. Different. What happened? I remember none of this rug. I could wrap the body in it. No, I can't. I can't even think about this. It's grotesque. Red like
Falou
blood.
corpo, né?
Yellow like dead eyes.
Aqui já foi também. Aqui tem mais.
Isn't time supposed to heal all wounds? I've really gone insane this time, haven't I? I could swear time is standing still. Dust. Only, will I see another dawn after this long night? I'd do anything to forget. Be able to focus on something. Just read again. Anything other than... Dear God. I feel sick. Flesh. Temptations. Oh no. I couldn't. Not after. I didn't touch her. I could have, but no. I did not. What's happening to me? Is this real or some kind of drug-fueled nightmare? Wish I could overdose myself with this. Nah, an easy way out is never the best one. My head is pounding. Is it the pills I never took? Is this my punishment? Shattering it would get me some sharp shards. But no. I'm so drained. It's all futile anyway. If only I could see her hold this again. But now, this is real. No dream was ever like this. I can't touch it. It was hers. What did I do to my love? When was the last time she brushed her hair? Did I brush her hair? They say hair is just dead cells anyway. The more hair you have, the more strands of dead cells sprouting from your scalp, streaming behind you in your wake.
Cara, tá doidão.
She's not coming back. She never left. I've been running from a lot, but I can't run away from this. I must be in shock. It still hasn't sunk in emotionally what I must have done. What else would explain it? It smells sour and musty, like decay, evidence. Shit. Evidence. I can't run from this. I didn't deserve her. Whatever happens to me, I will deserve it.
Dearest, and then you toppled us on the snow, you devil.
Okay.
The sun is a silent death for some. Dehydration, delirium. If I smashed the window, I could just slit my wrists with the shards. Bashing my head through might cut a carotid artery, even quicker than the wrists.
O cara tá arrumando um jeito de se matar. Agora não, né? Já tá fazendo umas doideiras assim.
With a twist of wind, Oisin fell hard on his homeland ground. You and me both, my warrior poet. You and me both. I read somewhere, I forget where, only one way a fairy romance can end. There's only one way anything can end, really. Might as well be a coffin. Everything within it is just dead. I should bury my sorry self in it. All those memories.
I sit here on the train,
Serena.
taking me to my I no longer know what
Loved you.
final. I strip.
Don't worry, it's all covered. We spent much time.
Those noises sound like more than one person. Who can it be? The police?
Cara doido.
That night? The night we had that fight? This is where she told me. What a damn fool I was.
Don't walk away from me. Don't you fucking care?
She was right. I wasn't good enough for her. Dead, worm-eaten wood. There's no point. No point at all. The more I look at this, the more it feels like an electric chair. I won't see her sitting on this chair ever again. The many times we sat here, so many. To think there would ever be a last time. The dinners, the laughs. I can't bear looking at it any longer. I must have taken her ring off when... Why is it in this chest? Was it guilt? Disgust? Denial? In sickness and in health, until death do us part. Why did she have to be like that? Why did she always toy with my feelings? What have I done to you, my Serena?
Cara doidão.
I can't think about this. I feel faint. Have to breathe normally.
Ok. Cartão zumbizão.
My face. What's happened to my face? Is this my punishment? It's like looking into a mirror. I've just been slowly rotting inside all along. Until I took her life. I am a demon. A destroyer. Impure. I'm getting hysterical. Seeing this, I can't help thinking of pepper spray. It doesn't... Pepper. The black condiment. I have to focus on something, just not this. I need to stop staring at this idiotic thing. If only I had died of high blood pressure, at least she would be... Random associations. I remember after our fight just staring at this salt shaker for what seemed like hours. Serena was the salt of the earth. She was my pillar, my guardian angel. What have I done?
What have I done?
I'm going to be sick. There's no booze, no food. Even if there was anything left to eat or drink, I couldn't force it down. There's no point. Oh, is this how I did it? I should bash my skull in with this right here, right now. There's no point in going on. If only Serena hadn't missed me back then. Just words. This is not life. All the words in these books couldn't bring her back to me. What have I become? All the knowledge in here was at my reach, and yet I was blinded by ignorance.
Do you realize how stupid this was? We had a plan. I took measures to ensure nothing like this would happen. But no, you couldn't help your damn self. We can't risk moving it now. The bulldozers are coming any minute.
Fire will do it.
Do you think they will buy it after all this time? It's been months since you...
Don't worry. It's all covered. He spent much time here.
Fine. Give me the kerosene.
Eita, o cara tá mortão aqui preso.
Oh shit! We forgot your... Fuck! It was so stupid to leave it. Why did you do that?
Can you calm down? I couldn't bear to wear it any longer. It's in a safe place. We'll pick it from the ashes.
No! Not like... Let me go! Please! Let me go!
Foi isso, pessoal, um jogo curto, point and click. Eu acho que ele matou a esposa quando a esposa quis terminar com ele. Ele ficou doidão, ele já era meio doidão, por isso que ele tinha que tomar as pílulas. E matou ela. Ficou na cabana, não sei ao certo, mas enfim, ele ficou meio que preso ali. E alguém queimou a cabana e ele se ferrou. Dele. Sei lá, o que vocês acham? Coloca aí na descrição, tá basicamente o jogo inteiro, todas as falas dele. E se você gostou, dá joinha, gostou bastante, compartilha, gostou muito, favorita. E a gente se vê no próximo jogo. Tchau!